Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. I hope that you had a fantastic new year. This is a weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio, my lovely Scorpios, for January 7th to the 13th. This week I am using the Orion's Animal Tarot. I'm going to clarify with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. And our oracles are going to be the Super Attractor and the Wisdom of the Oracle. Now, just so you know, I do read all of the messages that come according to the cards, okay? No matter how many of them pop out for you. So for the Wisdom of the Oracle, I will read the Essential Meaning, the Oracle message, relationship message, prosperity message, and the protection message. Because this is a general reading, some of those messages might not sing to you as much as another message would. So I just want to be able to cover as many bases as possible, and hopefully, Scorpio, something in this reading will sing to you, and we're off to the races right away. I love how talkative this Orion's Animal Tarot is for me. I dig this deck so much. And not just because it has a dark background. I tend to be rather light sensitive, so I really enjoy the darker decks, but I also enjoy the smaller decks, and so here we go. I hope that you had a fabulous new year, and I hope that this year is going to be fortunate, prosperous, and abundant for all of us. I love you so very, very much, Scorpios. So let's see what we've got going on for you. Your cards just like all came out all at once. Let's see what we've got. Some gorgeous cards here. Wow. Okay. I'm going to put you away over here. All right. So I'm going to discuss this with you while I get your oracles as usual. But let me tell you what we've got here. We have the Queen of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Justice, 10 of Cups, love it, 6 of Wands, love, love, love it, 5 of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay, let me just start this off with this spread that we've got while I'm getting my your oracles pulled out for you. So the Queen of Cups is, now look, the court cards can represent an individual, right? But they can also represent the energies of that type of individual that we are reflecting or embracing within ourselves, okay? So however it fits for you, let's just go with it. Just go with the flow, all right? So the Queen of Cups, she is the one who nurtures, right? She teaches others how to nurture themselves first, right? Take good care of yourself from the inside out before you, and fill your own cup before you go out into this world and give your love to others, right? And by doing that, you're creating a solid foundation in your material world, in the world around you. And yeah, there has been some upheaval with this 5 of Pentacles. This is, you know, the negative aspect of this is, you know, feeling left out in the cold. And it may be that you guys have to move on from a situation. And I'll get to why I'm saying that, because the 5 of Cups is right below it. But I'll get to that in a second. But I urge you on this 5 of Pentacles energy, instead of embracing the feeling left out in the cold, be thankful for the things that you already have in your life? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have people who love you? Do you have a talent or a skill that is a necessity in this world that other people need to, that you can help other people with? Do you have food in your stomach, right? There are so many things. Do you have a pet that loves you, right? Do you have children that love you? Do you have friends that love you? Okay, there are so many things that one person could think of to be grateful for that we just take for granted on a daily basis, right? So I urge you, Scorpio, to instead of allowing this negative energy of feeling left out in the cold to engulf you, switch it up. You have the ability to do that, Scorpio. I know you guys are fixed signs, but you have that ability to flip that switch and allow yourself to be, to turn your life into a positive, right? Because if we, we manifest and we bring about what we think about, right? Is what that saying is. We manifest the things that we put the majority of our energy into. If you continue to put your energy into this feeling left out in the cold, this feeling of being betrayed or ostracized or, abandoned, if you focus on those energies, you're going to bring more of that into your life. And your misery loves company, my friends. Do not allow that. You are too good of an individual to allow yourself to go down that slippery slope. Flip that switch and say, okay, this is a rough time. What's the lesson I'm learning? And what are the things that I do have that I am truly grateful for? And I don't particularly pay attention to them so often because they've always been steadfast and they've always been there for me. I have food in my stomach. I have people that love me. I have pets that love me. I have a job. I have a roof over my head. Whatever it may be, right? I have a talent, skill, ability that others really are thankful that I have because I use it to help others, right? Switch that, flip that switch, right? And that will allow you to find justice and fairness in this world, right? And by doing that, you'll accomplish this 10 of Cups. This, the 10 of Cups comes after the wish fulfillment card, the 9 of Cups, right? This is the happily ever after, the emotional contentment, the joy and feeling. And look, they're little foxes, like Foxy Roxy, right? Little foxes. I know it's you guys have gone through it the last few years. And 2024 is the year that is going to be the foundation of what your next 20 years is going to look like. So let's do this year right. Okay, let's just do it right. And flip the switch. Let's choose. And it's a lot easier said than done. I've been practicing it for decades now. And still there are times when I have that, let that negative aspect creep in. And then I'm like, okay, I need to practice my gratitude. And I will write down in my journal the things that I'm grateful for. I will write down the things that I want to manifest into this world, that I want to attract into this world. And I write, I attract wealth and abundance. I attract my true love soulmate and my soul tribe. I attract blah, blah, blah. All positive things for my highest good. If you keep journals, or if that's something that might be helpful for you, give it a try, right? But if it doesn't work for you, try a different way that will help you, okay? Maybe a reward system. If you're a chocolate junkie like myself, you can bribe yourself, right? I've met me, so I'm very food motivated. And there are times when I will bribe myself and say, okay, if I can spin this around to be grateful for the lessons that I've learned on this particular difficult situation that I'm certainly going through right now, and end up spinning it on a positive aspect, being thankful for the lessons, stating what I've learned, writing that down, or, doing something, taking an action, a small little step towards what it is that I want to manifest. If I want to manifest gainful employment, I need to go and put out my resumes. And once I've done that, I will go and make myself some chocolate chip cookies or some hot chocolate or some chai as my little sweet treat reward for switching that negative into a positive. We all have our little tricks that we can fool ourselves with. By doing that and turning this negative aspect into a positive aspect, there's this sense of justice and fairness that's going to end up coming your way that will bring you that emotional fulfillment, that happily ever after, that, proverbial white picket fence, happily ever after kind of thing, right? And you'll be victorious in doing so with the Six of Wands. I just want to share this beautiful peacock with you because I love this deck so much. It's so gorgeous. But peacocks are very special to me. I'm Hindu, so they have very special meaning in the Hindu culture. They're very protective. They are guardians. They are messengers from the gods and deities. And they come and watch over us and protect us and guide us and give us wise counsel. All of these eyes on their tail are always watching and looking out, keeping post from every direction, right? So this is a very protective, powerful bird. I mean, every entity has their own set of skills and powers, right? Every being, whether human or animal or aquatic, reptilian, whatever, even plants, they all have their own special abilities, talents. This is the peacock, and how appropriate that it is representing the Six of Wands, which is fire element, and it's about being victorious and overcoming the challenges, okay? The challenges and changes that come about. And yes, this may be that you're leaving certain people in your life behind with this Five of Cups. Five of Cups is the grief, sorrow, regret card, right? But it's also about being grateful for experiencing those emotions, allowing yourself to feel that sadness, that grief, and letting it pass through you so you can let those 3 spilled cups go, to be able to turn around and see these 2 full cups that will guide you to your abundance, okay? This is about introspection with this Hermit. Look how gorgeous this Lynx is. I love this deck. The Hermit is about digging deep, right? Going into your own darkness to find your inner light and bring it out into this world. Right now, and I mean, you guys have been going through it for a while. This is the year that you bring your light into this world and find your joy and your happiness, and you will be victorious in doing so. And I'm sorry, I'm talking way too much, but I'm getting comfortable with it, right? So let's do some clarification for the Queen of Cups. Oh, wow. Mastering 8 of Cups, or I'm sorry, 8 of Pentacles, clarifying the Queen of Cups. mastering your skills, talents, abilities in the world around you, okay, in your material world, in the world around you. Mastering your skills, being the master of the world, your immediate world, right? Four of Pentacles, clarified. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you got the Ten of Cups twice. This is great. You're creating a solid foundation in your material world that will bring you nothing but joy, the Sun. Looking at the world through childlike wonder. A whole new life for you. The Lovers, making the choice to open yourself up to new experiences, new ways of being, new prospects of abundance, perhaps seeing the world as you would like it to be lived for the next 20 years. How do you see your happily ever after? Now's the time for you to not only work on manifesting that, but laying the solid foundations so that you can. And that's going to involve letting go of this feeling of lack, of being betrayed, of being put out, and flipping that around, saying, look, I've got my freedom. I've taken my power back, and I am searching for my happily ever after. Let's get the clarification for the Five of Pentacles, please. This is fantastic. I love this for you. This is going to be a really groundbreaking week for you. Five of Pentacles, please. A little bit chaotic on these cards. All right. There you go. Don't freak out. This is your card, Scorpio, so simmer down. So the Five of Pentacles. Remember how I told you to flip the switch on that? Got the Death card. This is about rebirth, okay? The death of an old way of thinking and the rebirth into a new life. This is about transitioning and transformation into the prosperous, happily ever after that you choose for yourself, not what other people choose for you. You're awakening with this judgment to what this is, okay? Ace of Cups, a whole new divine, joyous love is going to be bounding towards you. Six of Pentacles, again, that is reciprocal, equal give and take, that is going to give to you as well as graciously receive from you, okay? Equal give and take, reciprocity. And the Hermit, again, this starts with you, deep inner thinking, inner, people like meditating, doing yoga, whatever you do, right? To do that deep dive. It's going to help you to bring this new transition is you bringing that light from within you into this world and making your immediate world the life that you wanted to live. Justice, clarified by the Three of Pentacles, growth and expansion in your material world. Eight of Cups, being able to master your emotions so that you can emotionally detach from the things that no longer serve you and walk away from them, okay? The High Priestess, you have a deep knowing that you have to do this. The Devil, this is about, okay, so normally this is about self-imposed restriction, addictions, codependencies. I'm getting codependencies, just like I did with Pisces. This is codependency. This is being in a connection with someone that is toxic, okay? This is like being entangled with a narcissist or having a narcissistic family member, right? This is, or even a friend, right? But this is something that you're detaching yourself from, okay? emotionally, so that you can walk away from it, so that you can bring solid foundations into your life. And with this being behind the devil, this also tells me that you try to manifest some kind of love, or have some kind of love between your connection with this toxic individual, codependency, okay? And it hasn't worked. But what you don't see behind you is the divine bringing you a new cup of love. A new cup of love. Where is it? I just saw it. A new cup of love, right? That's going to bring that balance, that reciprocity, that fairness. You have to walk away. You have to walk away from this codependent relationship, this feeling of complacency in your relationships. That's not how relationships work. It's just not, right? And I know you Scorpios. Some of my best friends are Scorpios, and they give and give and give until it's detrimental to them. And they give to their detriment until they just can't give anymore, right? And by that time, it's years down the line, and it's regretful, right? There's a lot of regretfulness and loss. Don't beat yourself up. You can't fix people, places, situations that don't want to be fixed or don't think that they need to be fixed. I mean, narcissists don't think that they need to be fixed. That's the classic take on it. Check out Dr. Ramani on YouTube. She has a bunch of, and you know what else is a good channel to learn about narcissists is the, I think it's HG Tutor. He's a narcissist, right? And so he said he'll teach you from a narcissist perspective, right? HG Tutor. Yeah, on YouTube, right? He's very educational and eye-opening as well. But there's this sense of you need to take your power back, right? And make your wishes and dreams come true. It's time for you to do that, Scorpio. So, 10 of Cups, clarified, perfect, by the 3 of Wands. This is perfect. Growth and expansion. Taking action, fire element, okay? 3s are growth and expansion. Wands are fire element. It's about creativity, taking action, fast movement. It's about that fire and that passion and following those intuitive nudges. It's very intuitive, okay? Fires are very intuitive. If you've ever noticed a forest fires don't, they go where the fuel is. They don't go back to where they already burned up the fuel because it's already gone. It already intuitively knows that. So it intuitively goes towards the fuel that hasn't been eaten up, right? Go towards your passions, what you are passionate about, what you desire to have, create, manifest in your life. And that means leaving this toxicity behind. And you're ready to do it. You're ready to do it. You'll be victorious in doing so. Let's get some clarification on the 6 of Wands, please. Okay. Well, there you go, Tiger. There you go, Tiger. 6 of Wands clarified by the Strength and the 2 of Clubs. Oh my God. 2 of Cups. This is gorgeous. By doing so, by letting go of this toxicity, taking your power back, making the move. I think that in the last couple of readings, I've been telling you that you're going to move, physically move, sooner than you anticipated. It may be that you're moving away from the toxic individuals that have been weighing you down, right? You have the strength to be able to do that, and a new connection that is a soul connection. I don't get soulmate vibes with this, so calm down. I know this is a soulmate card, but this is also soul connections, like partnerships. Someone who is karmically attached to you, who is a part of your soul tribe. Not necessarily a true love soulmate, but a soulmate in the aspect of soul tribe, is going to partner with you to help you to succeed and help you to see your strength. The strength card is about having inner strength, right? As I always say, because this is what grandma taught me, right? The softer the touch, the stronger the arm. Be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, be loving with yourself. That will give you the strength that you need to get across that finish line, okay? To let that sorrow and grief and sadness and the upheaval that is happening in your life to pass through you so that you can begin your new life. Again, 2024 is setting the foundation, is the year that all of us universally are setting the foundation for what our next 20 years is going to be like, okay? So if you want to manifest your dreams coming true, your ideal, perfect, happily ever after coming true in this next 20-year cycle, then now's the time to take that action, right? Go through those things. Yeah, 9 of Swords, clarifying the 5 of Cups. I want another one for this one. The 9 of Swords is the Nightmare card. It's filled with mental anguish. This is you're up in your head, and it's also imagining the worst that is, okay, thank you. Imagining the worst that is obviously not ever going to happen, right? This is making mountains out of molehills and stressing yourself out, and stop doing that to yourself. Allow yourself to feel that grief and sorrow and regret, and allow yourself to, holy crap, allow yourself to feel those feelings. Let those feelings run their course, right? Because once you do, you will be inspired greatly, and you'll have a whole new soul tribe at the end of the day. Also clarifying the 5 of Cups is the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. This is about welcoming new members to your life, new members to your family, new members to your soul tribe. This is about creating solid foundations in your intuition, in your passions, in your creativity, and taking action upon that, right? Solid foundation, solid foundation, solid foundation, okay? That's what we're getting. This is the year for you to do that. Ace of Wands, a divine, passionate new beginning coming your way. And that wheel is turning in your favor. You have to take the actions you have to start taking those actions to go towards your happily ever after. And that means that you have to be on the move, okay? And physically move away from the toxicity that you've been enduring. And it's going to happen sooner than you think it will. Let's clarify the Hermit, please. My dishwasher stopped. Okay, clarifying the Hermit. We have the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Star. This is a gorgeous. So yeah, you're taking that deep dive to find that light within your darkness so that you can release all of these burdens, right? It will allow you to rest your heart and your mind, get really clear with yourself. It will help you to be free. Look, another peacock, right? This 9 of Pentacles is the freedom card, the independence card. She's fiercely independent. She has solid foundations and created solid foundations in her life, but she also has enough set aside so that she can also be generous with others, right? And that's part of what your happily ever after is involving, I'm getting. Because following that is the Star card, which is my favorite card, right? It is the major arcana for wish fulfillment. This is taking action. If you journal, write down what it is that you want to manifest. Be very, very clear about it. Fold it up, put it in a burning bowl during a full moon or a new moon, right? This is what I want to bring into the world, right? Or do whatever it is. Get really clear, meditate, take long walks, go to a spa and clear your head, whatever it is that you do to rest and relax so that you can concentrate and be very clear within yourself. No one else needs to know. Only you need to know what it is that you want to manifest in your life, okay? This is wish fulfillment. In order for you to bring about the happily ever after that is your ideal happily ever after, you have to release those old relationships, situations, ways of being, ways of thinking, perspectives, the things that no longer bring you happiness or joy, that are overwhelming and overbearing for you, that are mentally challenging, stressful, hectic. Let those go. It's time to let them go. And you know that. But you are the one who has to swallow that jagged pill of truth, right? And you have to get real clear with yourself. Rest and relax. Rest your heart. Rest your mind. Get real clear with yourself. And you will find not only freedom, but you will find that you will be able to breathe again. When you are really clear with what you want, Scorpio, for your next 20-year cycle, your true wish fulfillment, when you get really clear with that, then you will be able to make those steps towards bringing that light. This is the star. This is the star, okay, that is within you, that you will be bringing out into this world and manifesting for your next 20-year cycle. And congratulations, Scorpio. No one deserves it more than you, Scorpio. I love this for you. And I would really like to see in the comment section below what it is that you want to manifest for your happily ever after. Just because I want to see how different everybody else's happily ever after is, let me know in the comment section below. What new things are you going to be bringing in and acting upon this year in your life to set those solid foundations? I personally, I've been recording videos because I'm going to be starting a new cooking channel for those of us who are single and on a budget like myself, who I personally don't like eating out simply because it's too expensive, and I can eat alone at home. So, but also I really enjoy home cooked meals. So I thought, let me just do a cooking channel for people like myself. Maybe I can connect with even more people and maybe help them out. Maybe they can give me suggestions that I never thought of, right? Having that connection. What kind of connections are you looking for in your next 20 years? Let me know in the comment section below. I just need to take another drink of my coffee. It's no longer hot coffee. It's ice cold now. So our Wisdom of the Oracle cards. These are perfect cards. These cards are summing up all the jibber jabber that I've been saying throughout this reading. So our first one is mending. And I have to look on these cards because there's an oracle hidden in every card. And I haven't been able to find all of them. Let me see. Let me know if you can see the oracle in this card, if I can't see it, which I cannot. Where are you? Where are you? hidden so carefully. There are many cards that I go right to it, but I cannot see where the oracle is hidden in this card. So if you see where the oracle is hidden in this card, let me know in the comment section below. Number 52, mending. And number 31, why? Let's see if we can see where the oracle is in, oh, there she is right there. Do you see her? Right there. Hidden, hidden, hidden. Is that her, really? Yeah, that's her. Pretty sure. Yep. That's her. There's her eyes. There's her mouth. Wow. Okay. So let's go to the first one, number 52, mending. I love these cards so much. Colette Baring-Reid is a very in tune individual, and I really enjoy reading her messages. I have quite a few of her decks. Okay. Mending, number 52. Now remember, I'm reading all of the messages, okay? Essential meanings: forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. The Oracle's message: each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. Okay, Scorpio. Relationship message: you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together. You and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. Now here's the thing. You don't have to go up to someone and say, I forgive you. This can be an internal thing for you so that you can move on, okay? Prosperity message: everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term, sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. Protection message: heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on our separateness. where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to the sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break away back to source. Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. Yes, you will, my friends. I love you all so very much. And so do many others. 31. 31. Going to be some good messages in this one. I feel it. I don't think I've ever read this one before. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before for any reading. 31. Why? Essential meanings. Motives, driving intention. The power of knowing the why. The Oracle's message. There is great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Relationship message. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this, and why did I say that, and spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Discover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? Prosperity message. Knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. It's time to ask yourself some probing questions. Are you driven by a desire to serve? Does your prosperity impact the greater good? When you envision your most prosperous life, are you guided by a sense of purpose or by a need to make money, acquire things, save for the future, or all of these? No motive is bad or good, but having agendas hidden from yourself will lead to disappointment and possibly failure. Be clear about why you want the things you do. If the motives are true, accept them. If they are not, change them so you can step into your extraordinary life. Protection message. Sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you toward a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong. But deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you ever closer to the happiness you seek. Amen to that. That is fantastic. I've never gotten that card for any reading before, so that's amazeballs. I love this for you, Scorpio. And of course, it would be a Scorpio reading that I would read something like that for the first time in a reading, right? So we got several super attractors. So let's see what we got. I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. That is gorgeous. I love that for you. Manifesting is the creative process of aligning with the energy of the universe to co-create an experience that elevates my spirit and the spirit of the world. That's beautiful. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. Isn't that beautiful? I love that for you. And our last card is, I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Yes, indeed, my friends. Yes, indeed. And it will certainly catch up a lot faster than you think it will. Congratulations to all of you. I hope that some of this sings to you. And if it doesn't, please check the other readings according to your natal chart. Maybe something in there might sing to you as well. Other than that, I want to wish you a very happy new year, a very happy, glorious, beautiful week. And I will see you on the next video.